Ready to run. Set, gates are back. National Day's underway and they're off on the hurdle, and one of the first out, Clear Springs. Strange Addiction easing early. Seabiscuit was away quickly, and so too Mr. Hyde and Tarbob as they leap the first hurdle. Leading Bounty dropping in behind them as they settle down. Seabiscuit a narrow leader. Mr. Hyde moved up on the outside. So too did Tarbob in the red with the white cap. He jumped that beautifully second. Mr. Hyde led Tarbob top. That went up on the outside of those two leaders, and looks like running to the lead as they go past the 100 the first time. In behind them is Leading Bounty holding down fourth as they jump the third hurdle. Clear Springs inside him, one Seabiscuit, one Strange Addiction, and a half length last of all is Great White Shark. As they turn out of the straight, 2200 to go, and they've jumped the first 3 of 11 hurdles in the race, and top that heads out to the riverside, and he leads by 2 or 3 lengths. Running second on the inside is Tarbob. He dropped onto the rail for a trail, a length and a half to Mr. Hyde, 1 to Clear Springs, and a half away Leading Bounty. 1 further back, Seabiscuit, Strange Addiction the outside, and Great White Shark last by the 2000. Top that measuring the first of 3 on the riverside. He scrambled over it a bit. Tarbob is second, about a length away. Mr. Hyde a length back third, and 3 lengths to Leading Bounty outside Clear Springs. Then Strange Addiction outside Seabiscuit, and Great White Shark is last of all. A hurdle situated near the 1700 comes up to them now, and top that again jumping a little wretchedly, and he lands by about a length to Tarbob, who's been hurdling well early. 3 lengths to lead to in the third placing is Mr. Hyde. 1 to Leading Bounty, and then Clear Springs. 2 lengths back behind those horses then as they go over the next hurdle. Strange Addiction from Seabiscuit and Great White Shark 3 lengths away. 1400 metres to go. A double coming up down the back section of the course soon, and the leader is Top That. He's gone out with about 3 to 4 lengths, but he hasn't been getting over his hurdles very well. Jumped that one okay from Tarbob, and Mr. Hyde is third. 1 to Leading Bounty. Strange Addiction is gradually creeping a bit closer as they go to the hurdle near the 1100 metres. Then came Seabiscuit. Clear Springs is dropping out, and 10 lengths to Great White Shark. 3 hurdles to go. There's 1,000 metres to run. Top That's been in front all the way. He leads only about a length and a half. Mr. Hyde is the first one to throw out a serious challenge to him over the third last one. Leading Bounty up to third, and 1 to Tarbob, and a length and a half to Strange Addiction. They get away about 4 lengths to Seabiscuit, Clear Springs, and 10 lengths to Great White Shark. They're nearing the turn now. 2 hurdles to jump. Leading Bounty found the lead on the inside. Leading Bounty with Mr. Hyde. Strange Addiction is running on. Tarbob just behind them now. Top That has dropped out, and then Clear Springs with Seabiscuit ahead of him around the turn. Leading Bounty flattens for the run in the leader. Leading Bounty from Mr. Hyde. Strange Addiction called on the outside, and Tarbob just behind the leading horses on the rail. He's got the split to come out after them now. It's Leading Bounty jumping that second last one in front. Mr. Hyde is still there coming. Tarbob getting through. Strange Addiction the outside, very competitive over the last. Strange Addiction and Tarbob perhaps put in the best leaps. Tarbob goes to the lead from Strange Addiction now. Tarbob going for his 8th hurdle win at the 100, leads by 2. Strange Addiction can't match him with 70 kilos, all class. Tarbob wins it well. Strange Addiction second, Mr. Hyde third, then Leading Bounty, followed by Clear Springs, Seabiscuit, and back last of all there is Top That in company with Great White Shark. Back over the jumps. And only his 4th with 4 runs to prepare him for the race, placing in the Echuca Cup at his most recent. First out is Emotional Success, who's booting forward to find the lead early, hunting up on the inside to hold the rail second, Archangel, and there's a good deal of pressure in the early part. 2 lengths off them, My Juliet, followed by Mad Dam, Primrose Penny. Going forward, Finn Donati around the outside, and they're followed by Nicola Lass. Pindy Connor's got back towards the tail, and Brightside's last of all, 1,000 to run. At Emotional Success, just the leader here, about a head clear. Archangel is second on the outside. 2 lengths to Mad Dam, third outside My Juliet. About a length and a half to Finn Donati, racing a little wide at the 800. Over on the inside, just behind those, Primrose Penny from Nicola Lass, and then 2 lengths to Brightside, and Pindy Con over on the inside last of all. Up towards the turn, Emotional Success led Archangel. Mad Dam's had the drop on them. My Juliet 4th on the inside in the red cap, and they're followed by Nicola Lass. Finn Donati swinging wide, and then Primrose Penny, Pindy Con, and Brightside one of the last as they corner. Emotional Success at the 400 metres led Archangel on the outside. My Juliet is going for the run on the inside just behind them and getting it with 300 to go, and Mad Dam is wider out, clear of Nicola Lass, and then Brightside at the 200. Emotional Success just a leader. My Juliet the rail, Archangel and Mad Dam out wide is coming at them hard now. Mad Dam is coming home, they're better 100 to go. Takes the lead, draws a length clear from Emotional Success, and Archangel and Mad Dam draws on to win it well. Mad Dam from Emotional Success, Archangel third, Nicola Lass fourth, and they're followed by My Juliet, who had every chance and couldn't capture capitalise on the rails run. Next Bright Side, a gap Pindicon. They're followed by Primrose Penny and a bad last, a long last, Findanali. Brodance moving up, Fitzroy coming along. Brodance to join them. They're nearly ready. Posco to come in on the outside. A half brother to Royal Discard, wears the same colours. Posco coming along now. So they're all in the gates and ready to run. Mr. Endurance favourite drawn gate 5. Lungano stood up okay. About to run, they're off now. Fitzroy began awkwardly, bumped with Troubadour at the start. Mr. Endurance got away well. So too did Blair, Crystal Scene and Gotham Ruler, showing all his usual pace in the early part. Lungano goes quickly too as they settle down and go past 1,000 metres. And Lungano moved up on the outside to take a slender lead. Gotham Ruler is inside it. Cryptic Red holds the fence as they settle down. Then came Studley Royal moving up to 4th in the red cap, followed by Blair. Crystal Scene behind them, and then Mr. Endurance on the outside. 2 or 3 lengths further back. There's a break then to Wise Words and Fitzroy, followed by Brodance, Troubadour and Posco last of all by the 600, and Lungano the leader, out by a length to Gotham Ruler. Cryptic Red is third, moving up 4th on the outside then, running on is Studley Royal with Blair just inside it, and they're clear of Mr. Endurance, who's under the whip but responding at the 300 metres, and Lungano the leader, a half in front of Gotham Ruler. Cryptic Red, Blair's coming home, Studley Royal's under pressure, Mr. Endurance out wide, and then Wise Words and Troubadour, they're at the 200, Lungano in front. Mr. Endurance is coming home strongly though, and now Wise Words is coming after Mr. Endurance with Troubadour on the outside. Wise Words and Troubadour getting to the lead together. Wise Words in the centre has just won this, either Troubadour or Mr. Endurance for the Miners. They got away then on Blair, and behind them Cryptic Red, Crystal Scene. Lungano weakened, and so did behind them Gotham Ruler. Then Fitzroy, Brodance towards Ian Posco, and also Studley Royal. Judge will call for a photo, but I think this has got the money here. Number 10, Wise Words, Troubadour. Wild Trista's gone in. We await Token to come in and hear my prayers, and then we'll have them right to run. Here's my prayers will be the last to move in. Getting ready for their marathon journey. They're all in the stalls and ready for the Lombard Grand National Steeplechase, and they're on their journey now. And Summer Bay missed the start slightly with Around the Neck getting back early, and so too Cool Groom, restrained at the start. Naruma Guy and the youngster Ben Dansari are the first couple out to it as they leap the first. Hear my prayers. Oh, Cool Groom fell at the first jump. Cool Groom has fallen at the first. He scrambled to his feet, so too the rider, and they're both okay. Pride only hurt as they jump the next fence. Hear my prayers as the leader passed the 1700 the first time, and he leads now as they come along to the next fence in front of Naruma Guy. Ben Dansari is third up on the outside, followed by Voutinsk and 2 lengths to Wild Trista, handy early. Then came Just Dynamite, Token. Around the neck Summer Bay. Palace Symphony is next to last, and back there with him is Centre Rising. Hear My Prayers is going to head them out for the treble on the first circuit, leading by about 3 lengths. Naruma Guy on the inside of Ben Dansari, sharing second and third at the moment, and Voutinsk is right there fourth. 2 or 3 lengths to Just Dynamite, a length and a half to Wild Trista, 2 to Token. They're followed by Summer Bay, Centre Rising, Around the Neck and Palace Symphony back to the tail, and Naruma Guy wrapped the first of the treble very hard. Coming towards the second of that treble now, and he jumped that one a bit better. And it's Ben Dansari moving up on the outside of Hear My Prayers at the last of the treble first time round. Voutinsk is third, Naruma Guy is fourth, and Just Dynamite outside at fifth, 1.5 to Wild Trista, Summer Bay. Next Token, Centre Rising on the outside, followed by Around the Neck, and back last of all is Palace Symphony. Here's the double up the side the first time round. Ben Dansari over it in front. He lands by about a length running second. Hear My Prayers with Voutinsk on the outside at the second of the double there. Then came Naruma Guy and Just Dynamite together. Summer Bay moving up on the outside. About a length and a half to Token. 1 to Wild Trista, 2 to Centre Rising. Around the Neck is next to last. And Palace Symphony, the top weight, whip the field in as they come towards the next fence. Over it they go, and they're heading down towards the 10th one in the race as they come to the home turn the first time round. And Ben Ben Dansari, the leader in the marathon, by about a length. Hear My Prayers on the outside, and the red cap is second. Just Dynamite is third, and the Rumour Guy close up on the inside, and Vautinsk has never been too far from the leaders as they leap that one. Next is Summer Bay and Token. They're pretty well bunched. Setter Rising down near the inside. Wild Trista towards the end as they come to the 11th jump. Back behind Wild Trista is Around the Neck, and a length and a half to Petal Symphony, biding his time at the back of the field. They drift down towards the inside rail as they head down towards the 100th the first time round. And here now Naruma Guy's pulling his way through along the inside. Ben Dansari is the leader though. From Hear My Prayers, Just Dynamite, Naruma Guy on the inside. Summer Bay handy to those with Vautinsk on the outside as they head out of the straight. Then the Centre Rising. Back behind him is Token, followed by Wild Trista. Still at the tail end of the field, Petal Symphony and Around the Neck. They've jumped 11 and they're about to complete a circuit and go out and do it all over again. And Ben Dansari is the leader. From Naruma Guy and Hear My Prayers, Summer Bay is up there in fourth placing. Vautinsk Nest with Just Dynamite, Centre Rising and Taken, and only about 5 lengths would cover that lot, with a break of about 6 lengths then to Wild Trista as they go to this fence. And behind him is Around the Neck, and Petal Symphony is still last of all as they go to the 1800. Hear My Prayers the leader. At the next on the riverside, over it he goes in front of Ben Dansari and Vautinsk to the outside. Centre Rising has steadily made ground through on the inside. Next in the field, Naruma Guy as they go to this next fence, being followed by Token Summer Bay. 4 lengths still to Wild Trista, another 4 lengths to Petal Symphony with Around the Neck. These two were favourites, are still back last of all. Hear My Prayers at the 1400, heading out for the treble again. The leader from Ben Dansari and Vautinsk has been there all the way. Just Dynamite a length and a half away. Taken next to the outside. 2 lengths Summer Bay, Centre Rising. 2 lengths to Rumour Guy. 2 Wild Trista. More than 2 Petal Symphony and Around the Neck. At the first of the treble, Hear My Prayers sailed over it. Lands by a length and a half at the second of the treble. Jumped it okay from Vautinsk and Ben Dansari. One further back, Token on the outside of Just Dynamite. Put in a good leap at that, and then Centre Rising, who's still coming home gamely. 2 or 3 lengths further back in the field, Summer Bay, Wild Trista, 2 Naruma Guy, Petal Symphony and Around the Neck, still at the back of the field. Coming towards the next fence, 5 to go. Here's Token coming with a big rush round the outside. Ben Dansari fell. Ben Dansari down at that one. They go through the next one now. And here, kicking through, Vautinsk takes the lead again. Vautinsk in front from Token on the outside. Centre Rising grinding home. Wild Trista coming around the outside with his runners. They go to the third last fence now. Just Dynamite still there from Hear My Prayers. Around the Neck through the rider off. Petal Symphony starting his run, but about 6 lengths from them. Coming towards the home turn now, and the second last, Vautinsk, Token, and Wild Trista out wide from Centre Rising. Here's the second last one. Vautinsk jumped at the leader. Wild Trista's coming at him hard on the outside. Coming towards the last, Vautinsk and Wild Trista from Token, Centre Rising. These two jump and land together. Vautinsk the inside, and on the outside, Wild Trista from Centre Rising. It's on the inside, Vautinsk giving plenty. There's 150 to go. He drew a length and a half in front of Wild Trista and Centre Rising. Vautinsk clear for the New Zealand rider Eddie Lamb and Robbie Lang. They're going to win the National. Vautinsk scores well. Vautinsk takes the National from Wild Trista, Centre Rising. Summer Bay and Just Dynamite next. A gap to Petal Symphony, found it too much today. From Token, Hear My Prayers, and Naruma Guy was last to complete the course. Vautinsk. Now Della Vista moved up on the outside. Field is ready to run. Ready to go. Racing now. Carnelian jumped okay in the middle of the line. Away quickly in the early stages. There was Lake Villa down towards the inside. Checkmore got away fast. Aussie Dapper just off them, followed by Clay Shot as they settle into stride. And Upright is the deepest runner. Della Vista dropping in behind them early, staying out wide. Nearing the 900, Checkmore the leader from the Grey Lake Villa. Aussie Dapper on the outside third with Carnelian a little wider out. Just behind those horses, Cooter Knights out wider. Upright very deep. Gull Venture just behind the leading horses, followed by Clay Shot and Simply success. Bayshunk has got a fair way back in the field, being trailed by Rye Hero and Della Vista. By the 600 metres now, joining the course proper. Checkmore the leader. Carnelian straight up about a half a length away on the outside. Lake Villa back on the rails. They're followed further back in the field then by Upright, deeper out from Cooter Knights under the whip, and Clay shot handy to them. Bayshunk coming down the outside, and Gull Venture trying to get the run through. Carnelian as flat as a strap. Here's Bayshunk coming quickly on the outside, reaching the lead from Carnelian. Upright going with them, and Gull Venture running on, and then Della Vista. It's Bayshunk. Carnelian's kicking back. He's finding something. Carnelian, Bayshunk, Gull Venture, Upright. They go to the line. Oh! Gee, this is close. Gull Venture, Carnelian and Bayshunk on the outside with Upright. Four-way go to it. Just behind those horses in the field then was Lake Villa over on the inside, followed by Clay Shot and Rye Hero. And further back in the field then came Cooter Knights and Checkmore. Simply Success with Aussie Dapper dropping out to the tail. It's a four-way photo. Looks like Bayshunk will do well enough to get this on the outside. 10 gets it. Bayshunk, Jason Patton, number 10 coming right down. Here's our Envoy moving into the line, and Cat's Life is the last to go in the red colours. Cat Rack getting a little bouncy in the gates. 1700, they're on their way now, and Couch-a-Toe began okay next to Jetfire. Our Envoy a little slow, dropped out to the tail end early. Tonique and Raging Storm both away quickly, lead Catrack and No Tears as they settle down. Jetfire drifting back on the rails and heading out to the 1400 metres. It's Tonique the leader, about a length and a half to No Tears going to second. Raging Storm third the inside, one to Catrack and 1.5 to Cat's Life racing three deep. Bold Laird in the centre and over on the inside, about a half a length away now to Couch-a-Toe. Wonder Boy Blue, Jetfire and Our Envoy last of all inside the 1200 metres, and the leader is Tonique, a length and a half on No Tears, and Cat's Life whipped up fast now and sits outside the leader. Tonique now from Cat's Life, 2 lengths No Tears. Raging Storm is having a nice run fourth on the rail, a length and a half to Catrack, a length and a half then to Couch-a-Toe. Bold Laird has drifted back, followed by Jetfire, Boy Blue and Our Envoy taking off three wide. Down the side near the 800 metre mark, and Tonique in front, half a length now, running second Cat's Life the outside. Raging Storm on the fence third, No Tears around it, 1.5 to Catrack, Couch-a-Toe. Our Envoy steadily making ground on the outside from Bold Laird. Jetfire, Boy Blue dropped out last as they corner, and there's 5.50 to go. Tonique the leader from Cat's Life on the outside. Raging Storm has quickly come away from the rails in the orange colours now to have a crack at the leaders. Clear then of Couch-a-Toe. Under pressure is No Tears under the whip, and Catrack is battling along fairly well, followed by Jetfire, and Bold Laird is working home. Cat's Life races down to the 250. Cat's Life by 2 to Raging Storm running second, running on fairly. Catrack on the outside, and then Jetfire, but Cat's Life full of running with 100 to go by more than 2. Cat's Life has it well won from Raging Storm, who can't pick up the ground, and Cat's Life wins it well. Cat's Life by 3, Raging Storm, Catrack third, and then came Tonique and Couch-a-Toe together. A break in the field, Tonique followed in by Bold Laird, and then No Tears towards the end of the field, Boy Blue and Our Envoy. Well, Darren Gauci made a mid-race. Here's Nightly Sword coming up, Jugatrice about to move in. Civil List, Ushku, Rebel Action awaiting their turns to come along. Rebel Action moved in. Civil List has the outside gate. And they're all in. They're ready to run now in the Eat Well, Live Well Championship final. Racing at the 1600, and Sir Boom began fast on the inside. Civil List drifts across their heels early. Away quickly Dancing Sculptor and also Rancho Spark on the outside. Maximal easing back to fourth, and then Chow Baby. Old Man getting up on the inside from Zahiro. Next Happy Star, Wajib Star, being followed by Jugatrice, Nightly Sword. 2 lengths further back is Evocative, Rebel Action, Ushku, and Civil List is last of all. At the 1200, Dancing Sculptor went to the lead. Rancho Spark, the stablemate, is a length away second. Sir Boom's a neck away away third. One further back in the field then Zahiro, who's beautifully placed fourth on the outside, and they're followed by Chow Baby Maximel. Wonder Wajib Star between horses. Happy Star the outside. Jugatrice caught wide. A length Old Man getting shuffled back through on the inside from Knightly Sword. Rebel Action. Civil List hasn't been on the track and he's going forward about 4 wide, and they're followed by Ushku and Evocative as last as the field came to the turn. Dancing Sculptor the leader. They've got about 650 metres to go. Dancing Sculptor in front. Jugatrice had gone up on the outside 3 deep. Rancho Spark in the centre, and these three come around the home turn in front of Zahiro Sir Boom. Chow Baby is poised for her run. Happy Star pulls out, and then Maximel as they corner, followed by Wajib Star, who's trying to get into the clear at the 400. Under the whip, Dancing Sculptor tackled by Jugatrice and Rancho Spark. Sir Boom trying for a run near the inside, and then Chow Baby and Happy Star with Zahiro getting through at the 200 metre mark. Jugatrice tackled by Zahiro. Rancho Spark on the inside. Jugatrice, Zahiro. Here's Evocative coming from last. Evocative is swapping them in the last 50. Evocative flashes home, and Evocative gets up to win. Zahiro probably second, either Old Man or Jugatrice third. Then came Knightly Sword, Ushku, Chow Baby and Sir Boom. Next Happy Star, Wajib Star, followed by Rancho Spark and Maximel. Dancing Sculptor back towards the end, trailed in by Civil List, and Rebel Action is last to finish. Evocative has come from near enough to last, weaving a passage through and sprinting brilliantly in the last 200 metres to get up and win, ridden by to link in. Last on the program on Grand National Steeplechase Day. All in and away they go at the 2,000 metres. Fasado out fairly. Sir Macwin and Sovereign Squall begin fast, and Mustang Red from the outside is going across quickly, looking for the lead early. Helianthus began well, and then Chimwood Old Tawny. And Unsolved is going forward, but by the 1800, and Mustang Red rolled to the lead, and he went out a couple of lengths in front of Sovereign Squall. Sir Macwin is running third, and they're followed then by Brilliant Poet moving up, and Unsolved is out wide and working forward, followed by Helianthus. A length and a half further back is Old Tawny, followed by Fasado. Chemwood 3 to Behemoth, being followed by King Joey and the chaser Gagabar at the back of the field at the 1400, and Mustang Red the leader. He's 2 lengths to Unsolved, who's done a bit of work early, but he gets up to second. Sovereign Squall is a length away third, a length and a half to Brilliant Poet, 1 Sir Macwin, a half Helianthus, 2 to Old Tawny, more than 2 Chemwood Fasado, about 4 lengths away in the field Behemoth, followed by King Joey, and a length and a half to Gagabar. Mustang Red at the 1,000 metre mark has the field strung out over plenty of territory. He leads by a little over 2 lengths. Unsolved on the outside of Sovereign Squall, 2 lengths to Brilliant Poet, who's had a good run. Sir Macwin 3/4 away on the rails, a length and a half to Helianthus running 6th, and they're followed by Old Tawny back on the rails about middle of the field, and then Chemwood. A nick away Fasado on the inside, 2.5 lengths. Behemoth, King Joey and Gagabar is last of all. They're nearing the home turn. Mustang Red the leader. He's a length and 3/4 to Sovereign Squall. Unsolved on the outside, and they're followed by Brilliant Poet. Back on the rails is Sir Macwin and the yellow blinkers. Helianthus coming wide as they corner. Old Tawny getting through along the inside into the straight now. Mustang Red is about to be tackled by Sovereign Squall. Old Tawny's got right up behind the leader on the rail, and then Sir Macwin running on fairly. Unsolved has had enough, and then Brilliant Poet, and Behemoth has pulled to the outside, putting in his claim now. They're nearing the 200 metres, and Sir Macwin with Old Tawny. Old Tawny got up on the inside, and he's gone for home and kicked out by a length and a half. Behemoth is still running on, and Fasado's coming with him. Old Tawny at the 100, a couple in front. Behemoth is after him quickly. Behemoth and Old Tawny. Old Tawny the inside. Behemoth going home the better. Behemoth got up and won it, I'd say, on the outside from Old Tawny. 2 lengths away third. Fasado from Sir Macwin, a gap in the field of Sovereign Squall. Helianthus and Chemwood, a break behind those to King Joey, followed by Gagabar. Mustang Red carving up badly. Brilliant Power and Unsolved dropped out to finish at the tail of the field. I think Behemoth has got up to win this. So we await the Uccello and Lady Cardigan to move in now.